welcome to our Crazy Life Scotland. Today I am going to attempt to make squishies. I got this kit from Temu quite a wee while ago, and when it was in the haul a few people said I would like to see that being made, so I would as well. I've got no idea how it's going to go. I've never tried making squishies. I have watched a few people doing it, so we will see how it goes. So we have got instructions in here. We have got a gorgeous mould. I love this. It's like Mickey Mouse themed. So we've got like an ice cream cone with like Oreo ears. We've got another ice cream cone. That one's got a bow for Minnie. And then we've got just a couple of heads, which is really cool. And we get 2 measuring cups, which is good because with it being a silicone type thing, I didn't want to put it in silicone measuring cups. So they're 2 100ml cups. We get some stirrers and spoons. Get these little measuring cups as well, which I do like using. I don't know if we'll need them for this or not. We get the actual squishy gel, so there's a part A and a part B, and it looks like it's a 1-to-1 ratio, 50ml of each. I don't know how much you need to fill one of these moulds. Oh, we've got some more stirrers and spoons. Now this should be flocking powder. Yeah, it looks like flocking powder. So we've got a yellow, a pink, a blue and a purple, and that's for once it's made, it's too sticky to just like hold on its own, so you need to put flocking powder on it to make it less sticky. And this looks like other instructions, but I think I'll stick with the easy to read ones. Yeah, liquid silicone rubber instructions. Anyway, let's have a little look at this and see what it tells us to do. Mix A to B 1-to-1 ratio. It doesn't say by volume or weight, so I'm assuming because it's given us these, it will be volume. Stir slowly. It doesn't say how long for. I might just do it for a few minutes, the same way as you do with resin. Pour into mixing cups, which is these. Add some mica powder. So I wonder if they're classing this as mica powder. Wonder if I should add this as well, and then we can still coat it in it. I might try that. Pour into mould, wait 8 hours and then finish. It sounds easy enough, doesn't it? Let's see how we get on. So what I'm going to do, because there's 50ml of each, I think I will do maybe 20ml of each just now to see what it's like. I've got no idea if that's going to be enough for any of these moulds. We will find out. So I'm going to put gloves on because PPE is important. I don't know how toxic this is. I don't think silicone's that bad, but we need to put gloves on anyway. Better safe than sorry. I quite like these measuring cups actually. They're very clear. Right, what does it say on here? Easy to use. Our silicone rubber mix ratio 1-to-1 by weight or volume. There we go. Easy mix and self-degassing without vacuum. Finished casting can be taken from mould after 6 hours at room temperature. The 1-to-1 ratio has a 40-minute work time. So that's quite good. Non-toxic, platinum-based, environment-friendly and odourless. Anyway, let's just see how we get on. So I always like to write on my cups which is A and which is B, just if I use the cups again. So I just take a Sharpie and put A, let it dry a bit before I put it down, B, so 40 minutes work time is pretty good, isn't it? Quite happy with that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I might just try, I don't know how much I'm going to have. I'm not going to try and be too fancy with these ones today. I think I might just try these ones or one of these ones, whatever amount I've got, with a couple of different colours. just to see how it works. Now, I've never seen anybody using this kind. It's always been like the, is it Resin that do it, or it's one of the proper named ones anyway. So I'm going to do 20 mils. Has this got a seal? Yes, it has. And if this works well, then I might end up getting more. Or I might try one of the brand ones, you never know. Get the right way around as well, Fiona. No point writing a letter on the cup and then using the wrong one. So A and A. Right. That looks like 20 mils. And that looks like 20 mils. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix them just in a plastic cup because I don't want any of it curing in these. Let's take a stirry stick. There doesn't look like much difference between part A and part B. You know how with epoxy, one's always a bit sort of thicker than the other. These look, at the moment, very similar. Give my stick a little wipe so I'm not transferring A into the B cup. Ah yeah, B looks a bit cloudier and thicker, I think, than A. Right, now it doesn't say how long to mix it for, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes and yeah, I will come back to you once it is mixed. Right, I have mixed that for 3 minutes. I don't know if it's long enough or not, but it's not an awful lot, so we'll go with it. We've got 4 colours, so I'll split it into 4. It'll be interesting to see how, if it merges together, if it, you know, stays separate, what it does. Okay. It should be approximately 10 mils in each, but I don't know how much these hold, so I'm just going to pour a little bit into each of them. It doesn't matter if they're equal or not. There we go. Right, let's get some powder or whatever this is into it. Looking at that, it looks like they're calling it mica powder, but everything that I've seen so far with squishies, it's been flocking powder and they've used it at the end, and that does look like flocking powder because it's quite, it's not like a thin mica. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know how much to, ooh, that went flying everywhere. Don't know how much we'll need of each. I'll just put one of each in just now. They are gorgeous colours, I have to say. And most squishy kits that I've seen come with little baggies to put the squishies in at the end, which makes me think that, and the people that I've watched don't seem to know whether they're meant to be kept in the bags and squished or whether they're okay to take out. I don't know either, so we will find out. It's all a learning curve when you try something new, isn't it? There we go. It's nice. It's nice all mixed in together. I think rather than using a different stick every time, I'll just give it a clean. That is a gorgeous colour. I really do like that. That blue. We might need a bit more yellow in this. Oh no, maybe not. Lovely. Right, I have got no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go for it. I think I'll put the yellow and the blue in the head bit, and then I'll do a pink ear and a purple ear, but it'll probably all just merge together anyway, won't it? So I'm going to try and do this like a sort of, not a dirty pour as such, but I'll try pouring both colours at the same time. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And I want to basically just do it to fill the head. Oh, let's just go, oh. Right, we're getting to the ears bit now, I think, so let's try. I don't know, they'll probably all just mix together and make a muddy puddle. There goes the pink into the yellow. There goes the purple into the green. So let's try that again. This time I'm gonna, no, I'll stick with it. So we want more yellow, more green, more pink. I don't know if they need to be filled right up to the top. If they do, it'll take a lot because they're deep, they're deep moulds. Actually, that 40 mils is, I'd say, probably 3/4 filled it. I don't know if this is like resin and you could like put one colour in, let it cure and then put another colour in. I don't know if that would work or not. So like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so if anybody knows the answers to any of these questions, please let me know. Right, and do you know what, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to scrape out these little tubs so we're not wasting it. I'm not going to make any more just now, I don't think. I'm going to wait and see how this turns out, because if I've made an absolute mess of it, I don't want to waste it all. Apparently it degasses itself. I don't know if we should be giving it a dump and a tap and all of that, or if we just leave it. Do we add alcohol? Who knows? Who knows? These will probably all just merge into each other while it's curing anyway. We will find out. It's quite exciting. I like trying new things and seeing what happens with it. I just wish experiments weren't so expensive. Because if it goes wrong, it's a fair amount of money that's wasted, really, isn't it? Well, it says to leave for 8 hours. I'm just going to leave it. It'll probably be more like 24 hours, 20 hours, something like that, because I've got other stuff to do. But I will come back to you when it's time to take this out of the mould and we will see what we've got. Right, I will see you soon. Good morning, it is now the next day, so it's been about 20 hours since I left you, which should be plenty time, and it doesn't feel too sticky. I'm a wee bit wary about unmoulding it, to be honest. Let's see what the bits are like, the overflow bits. Ew. Right, I'm going to get the tub with the flocking powder ready so I can put it in if it is really sticky. And I thought I would just use some of the yellow stuff. I'm going to pour it in so that I can pop the squishy on top of it. I can always get it back out to put back in the packet. There we go. Oh, look at it flying everywhere. Look. Woohoo. Right, let's unmould this. I believe if you start by sort of peeling it away at the edges, it's supposed to help. Oh, there we go. Ah, so it's just a case of breaking the seal, I think. Oh, it feels weird. Excuse the dirty crafter's hands. I wouldn't want to do this with something too intricate because I would be worried about breaking it, I think. I don't know if I'm going to have to do the same with the inside bit or if that will just come off itself. Oh, there we go. Right, so this should be ready now to pop out. Oh, oh look, we've got a bit stuck there. That's not good. Oh, a lot of it's sticking. I wasn't expecting that. I think it's because we've put the flocking powder in it. Because I don't think this has happened with anyone else's that I've watched. Or it's maybe just the cheap stuff, but how cute is that? And you know what, it is not sticky at all. It's not overly squishy either. I think when I try it again, I'm not going to put the powder in it. I might put some mica in it, but not the flocking powder. Although to be fair, it is very cute. Looking at the colours, I can see it all apart from the yellow really. You can't really see the yellow, but I do like the way they've blended in together. And they've separated relatively well. So I'm going to put it in the flocking powder anyway, but I don't think it will stick to it, to be honest. Well, it is a wee bit. That is quite cute. It's not, I don't think it's really sticking to it. I'll leave it to sit for a wee while and see what happens. And I will put this back in there. Yeah, I do like it. Is it like a squishy? Oh, a little bit. I think I would quite like to try the likes of the Let's Resin one just to compare and see what it's like. But I do like it. It's different, isn't it? It's very different to the resin that we normally do. And this will make quite a nice gift for a young person. I might actually give this as an Easter gift to someone that I'm thinking of. Yeah, you can see there, all of the powder that I've just put that in is coming back off. It's nice though. I do like the sparkle it's got. Right, I have actually got another few projects here that I had finished off yesterday that are ready to be unmoulded. So I thought I would just do it while I'm on camera. If you don't want to watch that, that's fine. And I will say thank you for watching and I will see you in my next one. But if you do want to, then please hang around. I'm just going to get a baby wipe for my hands. Bear with me. Yeah, so I didn't film myself actually making these projects, but I thought, well, since I'm filming anyway, why not? I do like unmoulding and I like to share with people when I'm unmoulding things so that we can see together. Two of them I have made before but in different ways, so they're all Easter and they're all Timu actually. So this one is obviously a bunny, but there are little eggs. There we go, it comes with this mould and you can make the different eggs and they hang in the middle. I didn't make any eggs though because I have got a couple somewhere. So let's just, I did this one in 2 layers. The first time I did it, oh, got a bit of overpour there. The first time I did it, it was eco resin that I used. It was the Aquacast. So I thought I would try it with normal resin and see how that goes. I have got some overpour, but that will be easy to fix. Right, are we ready? Ta-da! Aww, it is very cute. Now where I put the carrots there, I forgot that's a dull bit because the way the mould is, look, it's shiny and the little paw pads and the inner ears are matte. So I forgot that you wouldn't really see behind them very well, but I can always shine them up with UV resin. So I put little carrots in the inner bits of the ears and I did put flowers in where the paw pads are. So yeah, I might shine those bits up. And I put little Easter charms just round the side. So that was the first layer and then I just backed it the second layer with glitter. And isn't it cute? I do like it. Yay! It's it's got a very different look to the eco resin one, obviously. Yeah, I like that. So that's the first one. This is one that I called my Goldilocks bunny because it holds an Easter egg. Or at least I thought it held an Easter egg, but I couldn't find one to fit. A bit like Goldilocks. One was too big, one was too small, and then I found one that was just right, and that was a Kinder Surprise egg. So if you are making this, it fits a Kinder Surprise egg just perfect. Now this one was done in 3 layers, and again it was Aquacast that I used the last time, so this will be very different. We've got quite a bit of bubbles up here. I don't know what's happened. That's bizarre. It's the back anyway, so you won't see it. Right. So that's the mould. Are we ready to turn around and see? Aww, that's cute. So I put a big carrot in the ear, and there's a little rose in the eye. There is a little flower in the nose there. You can't really see it because that bit's dull. I might shine that up again. We've got a little butterfly there. We've got a random piece of red glitter. I've got no idea where that came from. There is a flower there, but you can't see it. It's blending into the background. We've got a little rabbit. We've got a little rose in each foot. And we have got some Easter eggs. We've got an Easter egg in the tail. And that's really cute. Now, I did that in 3 layers because I wanted to try to get some depth. But I've not really got it, I wouldn't say. So the first 2 layers were just clear with things in them. Mind you, yeah, you can see that that was put down first, and then the little ones were in the second. You are getting a bit of depth there. But isn't that cute? So that just stands up, and then you can put a Kinder Egg in there. Gorgeous. And the third one, I've not made this before, so this will be interesting. This is a rabbit that holds like a test tube type thing that you can put a flower in. And let's get this one unmolded. This is a deep mould. It took a lot of resin, and again I did it in 3 layers. The first 2 layers were just clear. Well, I'm saying clear, there was actually, you can see the shimmer there. There was some what's it called, the Marabou Diamond Sparkle alcohol ink, the rainbow ink, was in the first layer. The second layer was just clear, and I put some bits in, and the third layer was just the different glitters, white glitters. There was no alcohol ink or anything in it, just the glitters. There shouldn't be any overpour on this one because I didn't fill it right to the top because I'd ran out of resin. I was like, no, that's enough. Oh. You could do this in eco resin as well. Oh, goodness me. So but I wanted to do it in normal resin because it looks shiny. There we go. And this bit here is still in here because that's the bit that holds the test tube. I need to take that out. This stays with the mould because it makes the hole for the test tube to go in. Right, here we go. Are we ready? This better be nice because, like I said, it used a lot of resin. Oh, I do like it. Oh, it's very pretty. What do you think? Oh, I've got a massive bubble there, but that's okay. It's not really taken away from it too much. So we've got a big sunflower for the eye. There's a little bit of sort of, I don't know anything about flowers. It's that sort of texture, but pink. And I laid that on top, so it's like the nose. Yeah, I've got a couple of bubbles there. I knew I was going to get that with the sunflower. I didn't expect it to be quite that big, but it's fine. I don't think it's really that big an issue. And I did the butterflies in the first pour and the sunflower and the little flower for the tail. And then the second pour, I put the other flowers in the background, and it does look like the butterfly is ready to land on the flower. That's the look that I was going for. Yeah, I really like that. And that bit there is where the test tube goes. I don't know if I've got anything to put in there, to be honest. I've got flowers, but I don't know if I've got like a test tube type thing. I'll need to have a look. But that's gorgeous. And although I've no overpour, I have got some rough edges because I didn't fill it to the top. But that, I'll just take my deburring tool and go around that and then give it a wee sand. And that's it from the edge. I mean, I could go around it in like white or something, or even, I don't want to use a metallic on it, but I think it's quite nice like that, being able to see the edges. If I did it again, I would maybe paint the side with a mica so that you're not going to see the layers. But yeah, I really, really, really like that. I'm happy with the way that's turned out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I will try to finish these off and show them in a vlog because I won't have time to do it before this video comes up. But yeah, so if you subscribed and you watch my vlogs, then you will see them all finished at some point soon. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If so, please do hit the thumbs up button. Talk to me in the comments below. What do you think of this squishy? It's very hard. It's not, I mean, it's squishy, but it doesn't squish too far. I don't know what they're meant to be like, but I do like it. I think it's very cute. I'm going to try it again without the flocking powder in it, see what difference that makes, and then if I get some money at any point, I will get the Let's Resin one and see the difference with that. Right. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in our next one. Bye!